Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Before anything else, let me greet you with peace. Peace is not just a word in Islam. It is a state the soul is searching for. If you are watching this, I want you to pause for a moment, not because this video demands attention, but because your heart might need it. Life in the modern world moves fast. We scroll, we work, we distract ourselves. But sometimes, something inside us feels unsettled. Islam begins with peace because it speaks to that inner unrest. This message is not here to judge you or pressure you. It is here to speak to the human part of you that is tired, searching, and quietly asking deeper questions. Many people in the Western world have freedom, options, and opportunities that past generations never imagined. Yet anxiety, depression, and loneliness continue to rise. This creates confusion. How can people have so much and still feel empty? Islam explains this gently. Human beings are not only bodies and minds. There is a soul within us that needs meaning, not just comfort. When the soul is ignored, restlessness grows. This does not mean you are weak or broken. It means you are human. Islam does not shame this feeling. It recognizes it as a signal that something deeper needs attention. During the day, distractions protect us from thinking too deeply. At night, when everything slows down, thoughts become louder, questions surface, doubts appear, emotions rise. Many people try to escape silence because silence forces honesty. Islam views this differently. Silence is where the soul speaks. It is not an enemy. It is an invitation. When discomfort rises in quiet moments, Islam does not tell you to suppress it. It tells you to listen. That feeling may be your inner self searching for connection beyond routine and distraction. Islam teaches that every human being is created with a soul that has a purpose. That purpose is not to be perfect or emotionless. It is to recognize its creator and live with awareness. This does not remove struggle from life. It gives struggle meaning. Islam does not promise a life without pain. It promises a life where pain is not wasted. When the soul understands why it exists, confusion slowly transforms into direction, even when answers are not immediate. Many people in the West associate religion with guilt, control, or judgment. Islam presents God differently. Allah is described as the most merciful, the most understanding, and the one who knows what is hidden in the heart. Islam does not teach that humans are hated for their mistakes. It teaches that humans are expected to struggle and return. You do not need perfect behavior to speak to God. You need honesty. Islam invites conversation, not performance. Islam does not see struggle as failure. Struggle is part of being alive. Feeling lost does not mean you are far from God. Sometimes it means you are being guided slowly. Islam teaches that even confusion can be a step toward clarity if it leads you to ask meaningful questions. The goal is not to suppress doubts, but to approach them sincerely. Growth begins when a person admits they do not have all the answers. Modern culture teaches that peace comes from control over life, emotions, and outcomes. Islam teaches something different. Peace comes from surrendering control to the one who already sees the full picture. This surrender is not weakness. It is trust. When a person stops fighting reality and starts trusting purpose, the heart softens. Islam does not remove responsibility from life. It removes the burden of carrying everything alone. Islam encourages balance. It does not deny emotions or mental struggle. Prayer, remembrance, and reflection are not rituals meant to impress others. They are tools for grounding the mind and heart. Many people find that structured moments of stillness help them breathe again. Islam integrates spirituality into daily life, so the soul is not forgotten in the rush of productivity and achievement. Islam speaks about death openly, not to frighten people, but to give life clarity. When time is understood as limited, priorities shift. People stop chasing constant approval and start asking what truly matters. Death in Islam is not the end of meaning. It is the moment when meaning becomes clear. Remembering this gently helps people live more intentionally and honestly. Islam teaches that returning to God is never shameful. No matter how far a person feels, the door of return is open. Repentance is not humiliation, it is healing. Islam honors those who return, even after many mistakes. Growth is not measured by perfection, but by sincerity. The idea of starting again is central to Islamic spirituality. In many societies, people feel valued only by success and productivity. Islam shifts focus from performance to purpose. A person's worth is not defined by achievements alone, but by intention and awareness. Living with purpose brings peace even when life feels uncertain. Islam teaches that small, sincere actions can hold great value. Islam emphasizes human dignity. Every person is seen as valuable, regardless of background, mistakes, or status. This dignity comes from being created intentionally. Islam does not erase individuality. It gives identity direction. When people understand that they matter beyond comparison, self-worth becomes stable instead of fragile. Islam does not force belief. It invites reflection. It asks you to observe yourself, your reactions, your fears, and your hopes. Many people discover Islam not through arguments, but through moments of quiet realization. When the heart is ready, clarity arrives naturally. Faith grows slowly like understanding, not suddenly like pressure. Tonight, you do not need to make dramatic changes. Simply slow down, sit in silence, reflect honestly. If you speak to God, speak naturally. No script is required. Islam values sincerity over perfection. Small moments of awareness can open doors that constant distraction keeps closed. Peace is not something you chase endlessly. It is something you return to. Islam ends the same way it begins, with peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace settle in your heart, clarity in your thoughts, and purpose in your journey. If this message touched something inside you, take it as a sign to keep searching sincerely. The path of understanding begins with honesty, and peace follows those who seek it truthfully.